Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be opening up another one of the Pro Pass Challenge rewards here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, this 99 overall premium player option pack, as well as this 100 overall premium player pack. I got pretty lucky yesterday, I would have to say, in terms of the cards that I got. I got a Shingun who was sellable for my guy Tricky, so that wound up making him MT right there. And then I also got a good 100 overall in Larry Bird, who was also a really good pull. So got a couple of legitimately solid pulls in yesterday's video doing these Pro Pass challenges. So hoping that today will be more of the same for my guy Jet. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, and let's start off by taking a look at his team to see what type of guys could upgrade his squad. Now, obviously, this is a very good team, and he already has several unsellable 100 overalls in Penny Hardaway, Devin Booker, Chris Webber, and Dwight Howard, guys he's gotten from different Hall of Fame boxes. And with a team that's this solid and already having some of the most common 100 overalls as unsellable, it is very possible that we don't get a 100 overall that helps out this team. So the hope is, and I would consider it a win if we do pull a 100 overall that helps out his team, or maybe a dark matter that is in that same vein. And fingers crossed we're able to get something good today. In terms of legend badges, he did not tell me specifically which legend badges he got this time, but honestly, pretty much all the legend badges he has except for float game are good ones in Aerial Wizard. So unless he got float game and Aerial Wizard as his two legend badges, he probably got something good. He's got legend rebound, set shot, lightning launch. Like, these are some good legend badges to actually like badge out a card to make him T, or to really upgrade a card on your squad. But let's see real quickly what type of players he has, just so I can see the dark matters that he has as well real quickly. Like, he's got an unsellable Jerry Stackhouse. Well, sorry, that was a reward. Dennis Rodman, Dikembe and Karl are both unsellable. Jalen Green. Not a ton of unsellable dark matters. I assume he's probably exchanged most of them into legend badges and things of that nature would be my guess. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get him a new one, and a new good one. I don't know if there are any 100 overalls that are really going to upgrade his squad at this point. I mean, or sorry, really any dark matters, I should say. Maybe like a Kawhi would be an upgrade over Jabari Smith. Probably maybe one of the new shooting guards as well, a Franz Wagner, something along those lines. One of the good small forwards like AK Beasley, somebody like that. Luol Deng would be nice. His big men are really solid, although I don't personally adore Dwight. I mean, maybe Kareem's like better than a Dwight or something like that, debatably. But overall, there probably aren't that many great 100 or dark matters that you can get at this point out of these challenges. So realistically, this is another one where it's just like, it's probably 100 overall or bust for a lot of these, which is why, honestly, I've recommended to a lot of y'all that you probably don't complete this. Don't like buy Paul George to do it, but a lot of people have done it anyway. So I guess that's their choice. I personally have not, and I personally will not. I'm not going to do that myself. I don't think that we should really be giving 2K too much money, to be totally honest, like I've said. But yeah, I also just don't love the fact that it's not 200 overall packs. I really think people would have been a lot less grumpy if things like this were better. I think there'd be a lot less complaining about season 7. The fact that the one that you have to spend more money on is the 100 overall, the one that's the Pro Pass reward is the 99 premium option pack, is just like pretty underwhelming, pretty disappointing. But it is what it is. Let's get into it. Let's see what dark matter we get. Give me somebody solid, somebody that can upgrade his squad, somebody he doesn't have, or maybe not. Well, two of these three choices are terrible in Donovan Mitchell and Kevin Garnett. They literally just gave away a free version of this Donovan Mitchell card basically yesterday with the start of season 1 or season 7. And then Kevin Garnett is pretty stinky. He's just not good. His jumper's not very good. He's all of a sudden just all the way around not a card that I particularly think is very great. So I guess Scottie Pippen is the automatic choice here, although the realistic truth is Scottie Pippen is probably not going to play for him. I don't think he's going to play Scottie Pippen over Jabari Smith, would be my guess. Let me see what shooting guards he's got. I mean, he's not playing Brandon Roy over him currently. He's not playing Stackhouse over him. Grant Hill, I understand and I could agree with, but I mean, maybe Pippen plays, maybe. I doubt it though. I don't know. It's not the worst poll it's possible by any means, but I don't know if it's a particularly helpful poll either. So that is my initial thoughts with that dark matter poll. That's okay though, because the 100 overall is the one that really can make or break this video. Need it to not be Penny, Booker, Webber, or Dwight. So we want to see KP, Shaq, not Ewing. let me think. One of the better point guards, like a Shea, even if it would take away from one of his 100 overalls, wouldn't be bad. One of the shooting guards, like a Tracy McGrady, would be nasty. Obviously, a couple of the bigs, like I said, KP, Shaq, obviously Yao. Some guys like that would be cracked. Just show me somebody good. Show me somebody helpful. Make this so that it's not completely useless. Because realistically, I would assume Pippen's probably going to get quick sold. Not quick sold, but exchanged for a legend badge, I should say. So, with that being said, this is the type of pack that, like, it's gonna make or break. This is one of those packs that if it's bad, you really feel like you wasted $70. You know what I mean? And like, that would be an unfortunate thing to say, because all the other rewards you can get as the season progresses, and yes, you get them faster if you buy them, but like, for me, it's like, this is like one of the only positives is that you get this pack if you get it now, if you buy Paul George now. So this pack has to be good. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's hard to justify that. So, and even then, I'd still feel like it's kind of hard to justify that personally. That's just my thoughts, but never mind. I've yapped enough. Let's see, who is this 100 overall going to be? Western Conference. Do not be Chris Webber. It's Chris Webber, isn't it? No, it's not. Is it Anthony Davis? Shaq? Oh my gosh, James Worthy. Well, there you go. That right there is the problem with this pack and with spending money on this game right now, is how unguaranteed it is to get something good. Because yesterday I opened this pack and I get Larry Bird, really nice pull. Today I open the pack, I get James Worthy, one of the worst 100 overalls. Like, unfortunately, that's just the way that these types of RNG packs go, and it's why I personally wouldn't be spending money on them. You know what I mean? So Curry Escape is nice, but the jumper itself is just not that great. If he had a better jumper, I would really gas this card, but he also has De'Aaron Fox dribble style, which isn't the worst, but it's certainly not as good as like a Darius Garland dribble style is, because it just doesn't have a good burst. It's got a really nice push cross, but that's not enough in my opinion. I think my guy Jet uses like normal risk or low risk, because what in the world? I just made back-to-back. Oh my gosh, this has to be low risk. That's normal risk? Good Lord. I just hit 3 in a row shots that I didn't green the tempo or the push timing. What in the world? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Worthy's jump shot personally, and I don't think his movement's special with the Fox dribble style instead of Garland. This is not what I would consider a great reward by any means. So unfortunate for my guy Jet. I feel bad that I pulled a bad one, but that is the risk of these types of a reward. And this is why I personally am not going to spend money on it. You know what I mean? That's why I would recommend y'all don't either. Why am I making lates on high risk? What in the world? What is going? Is his shooting like glitched? This dude's got the best shooting ever. There we go. Now I'm starting to green a little bit, but this jumper is just not very good. I'm not a big fan of it. So it feels weird. The green tempo is hard to pick up. The green timing, I should say, the window. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of this Worthy card personally. So unfortunate, this is who I got, who I pulled him, but it is what it is. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.